Yo, how's it going, everybody? Zombie, how's it going? Let's see. Get all the lagging worked out here. Work and lurk, yeah. Alright. Lower the volume here a bit. Hopefully that's better. Going to continue where I left off here. The good father is eliminated. That's not good for him. Uh-oh, who's coming out next? Jackie. I know you're looking right now, probably can't hear or talk to me yet, but Zombie, what, of all three games, well, of all, this game, WrestleMania 2000, and Revenge, which is your favorite, and which is your favorite Battle Royal? That Royal Rumble. Because each, Revenge has the Battle Royal, and then WrestleMania 2000 has the Royal Rumbles, of course. I think No Mercy has the most fun Royal Rumble matches. The Dudley Boys inducted Jackie in the Hall of Fame, I think, in 2016. It says count two instead of two counts. Kind of weird. EC. Who remembers 3 count in WCW? I can't get you out of my heart. And Tank Abbott was like their biggest fan. Oh, Jackie is out. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, Visser attacking Mae Young again. I remember Jerry the King Lawler When Howard Finkel was announcing Mae Young, the king interrupted and go, "Old! Mae, old!" Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley's almost out. I think Mula's in this game too. Remember Bubba Ray put Mae Young through a table off the stage? Oh. Viscera, the world's largest love machine. Nice, Bubba cutter. Again. I think if we were pinned him, probably would have got him. Nice move by Mae. What a maneuver. Yeah, there it is, Enziguri. China's out. Yes, Cactus Jack, let's go. ECW. Mae Young just knocked down Cactus Jack. Oh, there's a receipt. Nice reversal. No, he's too fresh. That's gotta be Kane. That's gotta be Kane. Jeff Hardy. Another Bubba cutter. Dang, Cactus Jack is out. Didn't stay that long. Now the APA, Farouk. Wow, nice elimination. Hits him from behind. Had that face. It's like Quentin Tarantino. Dang, Bubba Ray's finally out. S.A. Rios. He was pretty good. I wonder what happened to him. Yeah, I thought he was going to be out already. Nice. Kane's got a special. It's time for the choke slam or the tombstone. Tombstone. He's too fresh. Dang, Ron. How you gonna get eliminated by Val Venus? Earl Hebner. Here he comes. Is he going to ring the bell on himself? If he gets eliminated, he's going to tell himself, "You're eliminated, go at the back." He's an ECW Foot Locker employee. A perfect plex. He's too fresh, though. Is Earl Hebner making the count? Does that count? Oh, man, come on. How are y'all getting eliminated by Val Venus? Here comes Andre the Giant. See if we can eliminate him. Imagine Andre run down the aisle that fast. Is he doing? No way. Oh, he did it. Wow, Val Venus is just whipping people in this Royal Rumble. I always thought about Brock Lesnar doing the F5 on Andre the Giant. Oh. Well, if I say Andre got saved by Earl Hebner got saved by Andre the Giant from Stephanie's slap, I figured which hurts worse? A headbutt from Andre the Giant or a slap from Stephanie? A sleeper hold on Earl Hebner by Andre the Giant. Imagine Brock Lesnar superplexed Andre from the top turnbuckle instead of Big Show. What? Earl Hebner eliminates Andre the Giant. Oh my goodness, which is more embarrassing? That or Austin get eliminated by a hoe? Earl Hebner not playing around here. I remember that match between Earl Hebner and Nick Patrick at Invasion. You knew the match was going to suck, but it was still kind of funny to see. WCW referee versus a WWF official. Nice, finally get Val Venus out of there. Raza, how's it going? Yeah, I missed those days too, man. I missed those days. Earl Hebner is a legend. He could win the Rumble. I think I did one game one time. Wanted the CPU go at it, and JR won. Would be surprised if Earl wins. We're down to the last 6 here. Oh! Oh, Earl's mad. We saw what he did to Nick Patrick. Watch out. Earl's going to try to eliminate Mick Foley there, but they were in the way. Mike Chioda, though, man, I thought he would be there for life, but they released him, I think, in 2020. Mike Chioda was there for a long time. Yeah, No Mercy. Yeah, No Mercy was so fun to play. I still personally prefer WrestleMania 2000, but No Mercy is great. A lot of people say No Mercy. Either No Mercy or Here Comes the Pain is the best wrestling game of all time. My overall favorite wrestling game of all time is SmackDown versus Raw 2008. The first game to feature ECW within the under the WWE umbrella. It's definitely limited edge. Yeah, I loved Revenge. Got it the day it came out as well. Yeah, Revenge is sweet. World Tour was pretty good, but man, Revenge just it was like World Tour on steroids. Bradshaw got his autograph in person in a restaurant I worked at years ago. It was in February 2003. It was when him and Farouk split up. The first brand extension, and he was like just Bradshaw on Raw, come out with the cowboy hat and a bull rope. Ron Simmons was on SmackDown, feuding with Reverend Devon. Yeah, I was a WCW, ECW, and WWF guy. Even before that, WCCW or USWA was where it's changed to. I watched them all back in the day. Yeah, WCW was so fun to watch back then. Until the summer of '99, that's when things really fell apart. But man, like WCW, when I started watching it, '88 all the way to '98, '99, that was a great 10 years. I loved watching WCW. I used to watch WCW Saturday night every Saturday. I mean, that was a good show before Nitro was a thing. Back when Jim Ross used to host Saturday night. Yeah, 96, late 98, right, yeah. Yeah, it went down hard. It was such a former shell of itself. Man, it was, I don't know what the heck happened. I mean, well, a lot of things happened. People can blame Bischoff or Russo, whatever. There was a lot of stuff going on that just really messed up the company. It was bad, though, man. It was not the same. It's like you go to 97, 98, and you time travel to like mid to late 99, 2000. Like, what the heck happened? Like, what the heck, man? If you did time travel for like, I don't know, let's say from 98 until like 2000, March, April 2001, you find out WCW is out of business. You're like, what happened? We were doing so great. We were whooping WWF in the ratings. What happened? What the heck happened? It all went downhill so fast. It was a mix of many different factors indeed. You know, Jamie Kellner, who put the kibosh on the whole thing, or Vince Russo and his ideas, but WCW was beginning to be bad before Russo even showed up. Granted, Russo probably didn't help matters, but honestly, like when Russo and Bischoff were together, I liked it at first because it was a breath of fresh air. Because back when I got him, oh, Stephanie's out. Bill Bush was running it for a short period after Russo got fired, or whatever happened to him. That was boring. It was just boring stuff, bland. And then Russo and Bischoff came together and shook things up. I said, all right, now things are looking interesting again. And I liked it for a bit. April, May, maybe until June 2000s when I started to dislike it again. I said, oh, I don't know, it's not good anymore. It's not that good anymore. It seemed like a glimmer of hope, like they were going to have a resurgence in April 2000, but it didn't last long. Bischoff, Russo, Hogan, Turner, etc. Yeah, I loved Hogan. He's an all-time favorite. Rest in peace. But yeah, I mean, you know, the politics, not just Hogan, but other guys playing politics backstage, and Russo's ideas didn't help. You thought Russo would change things because he was supposedly behind everything great in the WWF, but no, he just had that filter in Vince McMahon. WCW, there was no filter. There was no McMahon there to keep things, to moderate things. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard the same thing about Hogan. I don't believe that. I can see why people would think that, but no, I highly doubt it. Down to the final four here. Oh, rung his bell. Albert. What was his name? Lord Tensai for a while. Yeah, it was a family network, yeah. So that was, maybe that kind of hurt things too, but there's a lot of things. WCW was just a corporate political nightmare. I mean, even before Bischoff, you had Jim Herd, who, even though as a little kid I enjoyed the product at the time, Jim Herd definitely did not help things. He should not have been in charge. He had no experience in that area. He was a Pizza Hut direct manager, regional manager, whatever the heck he was before that. Yeah, that's true. WWF had a lot of leeway because they're bringing in the ratings. I think USA Network could say, okay, do whatever. There's still boundaries, but we'll push the envelope a little bit. Yeah, they turned Sting heel in what, late '99, but that didn't last long. I thought it'd be cool because it was a, breath of fresh air, like something different for Sting. Because the only time Sting was ever a heel in his career, I think, was in the beginning. Oh, Earl Hebner's out. Before he was in WCW, he was with the Ultimate Warrior, the Blade Runners or whatever. Earl Hebner's out. He's not going to win it. Yeah, they messed up Bret Hart. Yeah, that was... Oh, the Starrcade thing. Yeah, I was so happy when Sting won, but at the same time, yeah, I didn't... Nick Patrick was supposed to make it to a fast count. So Sting was supposed to win clean, and that's what people led to believe. Like, that's what it's supposed to be, but Nick Patrick did not count fast for some reason. It looked like a normal count, so it looked like Hogan just got screwed. And yeah, that I was still happy that when Sting won, because I hated Hogan so much because he turned heel, and Sting was my new fan favorite, my new hero, my new favorite in WCW, and then he finally won. That was a great night, but yeah, the way it happened though, especially looking back at it, did not look good. I love Sting Wolfpack. Granted, the mysterious Sting was gone, but someone said it was basically Surfer Sting, but looking like the Crow Sting with red face paint. Yeah, that's true, but I love the Wolfpack, so I didn't mind Sting joining. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, they messed up Bret Hart big time. Nick Patrick got confused. Well, I wonder what they tell him. All right, make it look like a fast counter. I don't know, man. Just Nick Patrick and Earl Hebner, two of the most controversial referees in wrestling history. All right, I think I want Bradshaw to win here, maybe because I got his autograph. He was nice to me. Heard a lot of stories about Bradshaw, how much he was a bully, but at least when I met him in person, he was cordial with me and talked nicely to me and everything, gave me his autograph. When I first seen him, when he came to my place to work, he stood out because he's freaking tall. He's 6'6". On TV, that might look average, but in person, that's huge. 6'6". I nodded at him. I nodded to him. He nodded back. As soon as he walked away, apologized for the glitch in here. I looked at my friend, dude, that's Bradshaw, because he watched wrestling too. That's Bradshaw, dude. What, for real? He did a medium count, yeah. I guess maybe Nick Patrick was told to make it, kind of make it a fast count, but don't make it look too obvious. But the whole Nick Patrick heel thing was already gone with, right? He had left the NWO or whatever, and they're making it look controversial again. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that. Maybe he was told to not make it look too obvious. But I don't know. They messed that up. Bischoff even said they messed it up. They dropped the ball. Yeah, he's a big man. Oh, see, that's, yeah. Sting told him to do a normal count. Hogan told him to do. Why was Sting telling him to do a normal count if the finish was supposed to be the way it was? Like with Bret Hart coming out saying, "No, I got screwed." You'd think the count would be fast. Do an obvious fast count. I don't know, man. That was just weird. Bubba Ray. I mean, that's not Bubba Ray. Earl Hebner out there. Wait for somebody to slip up. That was the highest grossing pay-per-view, though. Starrcade 97. How'd they mess up the... I remember the match, but I don't remember the mess up. What happened at Super Brawl? That was a good pay-per-view also. Super Brawl 98. Man, WCW 97-98 was on fire. So was WWF, though. But WCW in particular, man, that was good stuff. DDP was in his prime. It was over. Super Brawl 8, Chris Benoit versus DDP. That was a good match. Booker T versus Disco Inferno. Brad Armstrong, I think, wrestled Goldberg. That was when Brad Armstrong was a heel. Yeah, man, I loved... Yeah, WCW 98 was pretty good, except I did not like past Halloween Havoc 98 is when I didn't care for World War III or Starrcade 98, even though I was happy that Nash finally broke Goldberg's streak. He didn't win clean. I forgot what happened. Did someone interfere? I mean, I saw the match, but I just don't remember exactly. I just know Sting won the title. All right, Mankind's out. Okay, that sounds about right. I think I do remember that. I was thinking about somebody, maybe Macho Man interfering. I remember Halloween Havoc 96, Macho Man versus Hogan. Hogan was wearing that wig, and Macho Man stole it and put it on him. It was hilarious. Put it on himself. He's wearing Hogan's wig. Like, what the heck? Yeah. I liked 99 up until, I would say, after Slamboree, when there's Macho Man and it's Gorgeous George versus Charles Robinson, Lil H. After that pay-per-view or the Nitro, after the Nitro after Slamboree, I think it was the last time where I found it, I guess, entertaining. And the NWO like slowly dissolved. Like there was no angle to where they got disbanded or whatever. They just stopped being a unit. Yeah, that logo was terrible, man. That logo was terrible. Bischoff said he calls it the cat's ass logo. It was terrible, dude. That logo was garbage. I missed it. I understand they gotta change things up a bit, you know, but WCW had that same set and logo since they debuted in '95, and I guess they thought it's time for a change, which I get. But man, it did not change for the better. After this, I gotta end the stream. Wait for this Royal Rumble to finish. Royal Rumble. Come on, Bradshaw, get rid of Albert here. Yeah, that logo did not look right, man. Terrible, terrible logo. The WCW Invasion Angle logo looked better. Yeah, the Nitro logo was iconic, yeah. Thanks, Raza. I appreciate you hanging out in the chat, man. Have a good one. Oh, Brashaw's got special. Clothesline from hell. There we go. Well, it's not the one where he runs at you, but anyway. That's it. Brashaw wins. Let's go. All right, that is the end of the stream, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Tonight, where I'm at this morning. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. I'm Ronmower. God bless, and take care.